How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to be taking a look at Grizzlor from the Masterverse series. Grizzlor was in the She-Ra cartoons back in the 80s, but he was always a cool figure, and he kind of worked with Hordak. So let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. You can see he comes with a bowcaster, an axe, some extra sets of hands, some soft goods fur that I do believe is removable. On this side, it just says Grizzlor, Hairy Henchman of the Evil Horde. And then we've got some really cool artwork on the back of the box, as well as the side. I have seen cooler. I mean, so far, the back art is not so bad, but the side panel, it could just be me, but I have seen ones that I have preferred over Grizzlor. Just personally, this is probably one of my least favorite of the artworks. Not to say it isn't good, it's just not my favorite of everything we've seen so far. His little bio on the back, and I'll go ahead and put some closer pictures up on the screen just so you can get a better idea of what they look like up close. It says Grizzlor, Hairy Henchman of the Evil Horde. Few are feared across Etheria more than the bloodthirsty beast, Grizzlor. Captured and brainwashed by Hordak, Grizzlor now loyally serves the leader of the Evil Horde as gatekeeper to the fright zone, as well as a feral soldier to be unleashed in the battlefield. Pretty cool. Sounds pretty intense there. Some of the other figures that came out in his wave were Faker, Buzz Off, then Grizzlor, of course, and then the second edition of Merman. We did get a Merman previous, but this was a later released Merman. And I believe we're going to be doing a review on him next week, so stay tuned for that one. Let's go ahead and get this guy pulled out of the box. That way you can get a closer look and we can check this guy out. So here we are all up close and personal with Grizzlor. And I gotta tell you, when I was getting him out of the package, that fur is the softest thing. Oh my gosh, I thought that Beastman's fur was soft. It doesn't even compare to this fur on Grizzlor. Like, it is so soft, like a, I don't know. I don't even know what kind of animal to say. But let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories first. He does have this cool bowcaster, and it definitely has more detail, and it just looks better than Hordak's did. Like, significantly better, in my opinion, than Hordak's bowcaster. And I know that's not what it's called. I guess I could just try to call it a crossbow, but they went above and beyond in that one. Now this axe here, go ahead and pull this out of his hand as well. This axe reminds me a lot, other than the Horde logo stuck on there, it reminds me a whole lot of the axe from Savage He-Man. Just a overly huge axe, but really cool. I like it, and it fits this guy. 30 points of articulation according to the box that it comes on. The wrist rotates all the way around, bends up, bends down. He does have the double jointed elbows here, as well as the rotating bicep. The shoulders go pretty far up, be the same on both sides. He does have the thigh swivel, and like I said, I'm not going to do this for both sides. It's basically mirrored from this side to this side. Boot swivel, and foot articulation a little bit. Not a whole lot of bend. Not a whole lot of bend in that foot. The face, really cool face sculpt. I'm digging that face. I feel like they kind of maybe did a little better job on his face than a lot of the other faces. I'm really impressed with this character. The old Grizzlor, I actually did not have as a child, which is really weird because I thought I had them all, but I don't remember having the original Grizzlor. And this guy is just amazing. He kind of reminds me a bit of the 1987 Beastman from the Masters of the Universe movie. So this head sculpt could actually work, possibly, if they tried to make the 87 Beastman. I have never taken this off, as you just saw me take it out of the package, so we're going to go ahead and see how much this guy comes apart. It looks like it's just like the classic He-Man straps. One side came off real easy, and one side not so much. So what we'll do, let's just go with it. Let's just roll with it. Let's just pop his head off. Pop. And we'll go over the head nub. And then we'll just go down the arm. So there we can get a look at Grizzlor's body. There it goes. Wasn't snapping back into place. A little bend in your knee there, sir. And now that we have the fur off, you can kind of see he does have a different belt as well, which I like that. I like when they give them different belts. I don't like them all just having that exact same belt. So when they do something as small as just changing the belt, I appreciate that. This loincloth, it feels thinner than some of the previous. He does have the chest, it looks like, of the original. Now, the Beastman is definitely a bigger chest. He's got a bigger neck muscles. Sometime we'll bring them out and compare the two together. Stand up, Grizzlor. He's not wanting to work with me. We gotta lock the knee. There we go. Jeez, that was a little rougher than I thought it was going to be, getting him standing up there. The only other things that he comes with are additional hands, which you just heard me drop one on the ground. So he'll have an additional left hand, 4 fingers or 3 fingers and a thumb. Nice job painting the fingernails. I like when they do that. I hate when they skip that and they just make the fingernails the same color as the hand. Same with the toenails. If their toenails are showing, I don't like that. I feel like it's just cheap, and it's not that big of a deal to just slap a little paint on there, and then a right hand fister. Now this armor piece that he had on, so you can take this fur off, and then you could just put this horde armor on him. And does this side come off? It does. And there's a spot in the back here that you can put the axe. But yeah, that's pretty cool if you wanted to just put that on him. I definitely like it with all of this fur though, so I'm going to go ahead and pull his little head off. Stick his little fur piece back on. And we'll just keep his head off for this part. We're gonna fish his arm back through. Gotta cram everything inside here, and I'm trying to keep myself, sorry, from blocking the camera. Maybe it would have been easier just for me to undo that other side, but I think we're getting it. Now here's gonna be the trouble, maybe, feeding this through here. Nope, it actually went really easy. Nice. Pull it down in the front. Just kind of position it the way that you like. We'll get his head snapped back on. His head is a firm fit, that's for sure. And then you just got to kind of play with it to get it even on both sides, I would assume. there he is, Grizzlor. Hopefully my arms weren't in the way for too much of that. I feel like really cool character. I feel like they went above and beyond with this guy, and he has definitely moved his way into one of my favorites, which is a surprise to me because I wasn't expecting that just from him being in the box. But after getting him out and handling him, I really like him a lot. The boots, the belt, the fur, the armor, it's just a really solid character. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to tell someone you love them. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe and turn the notifications on. That way you don't miss my upcoming videos. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.